So the last 2 mornings I've woken up in thick cloud, but it's generally cleared pretty quickly, so that's been pretty good. Last night I also slept right next to all these guys. Don't know if you can hear them, but pretty much this bleating and screaming has not stopped for the entire night, so I was really grateful that I brought my earplugs with me. So I've just packed up pretty early this morning. I've been finding most days I tend to get through the walk in sort of half a day or so, and it's been really pretty easy going. So today I've decided I'm going to try and push through and do a double day, try and get a few more kilometres done, and I'll try and finish off this walk a bit early. Not quite sure how we're going to go with that, but let's go and find out. Yesterday also went through a number of historic little points along the trail. Stopped at a battlefield of, I can't remember the name of it, Dalgus something. Anyway, it was one of Robert the Bruce's defeats. No, sorry, he was defeated by the MacDougall or the MacDonald clan. And then just nearby that is the Loch of the Lost Sword, where Robert the Bruce and all his clansmen threw their weapons into a loch. And then a little bit further on as well, there was the Holy Pool, which is where the Church of St. Fillan used to stand. And the pool's divided into two halves by an island in the middle, and there's the deep end is the women's holy pool, and the shallow end is the men's holy pool, or something like that. So a few nice little scenic spots along the way. Not quite sure what I'll find today. Who knows? So as you can see, this area here got trounced pretty hard with those heavy rains we had on my first day of the walk. And the bridge down there, which we're supposed to cross, has a sign saying unsafe. However, as you can see, all the walkers are going across. I did suggest to that big group maybe not having everybody on the bridge at one time would be a good idea. But it did still look pretty stable. I wouldn't want to try getting a vehicle across it at this point in time though. Because as you can see, this area has had a fair bit of damage from the rains that came down. Okay, well as you can see, this is what's left of the next bridge. Obviously not too much there, but the good thing is, just looking down the stream there, looks like there's some very easy places to ford. So I'm just going to pop over down that way, cross over, and then come back up to the track. Well, the rains are back again. I was just getting out my cheese and crackers to have some, and it started to bucket down. So I stopped what I was doing and quickly grabbed out my rain pants. I already had my jacket on for windproof purposes. And I also grabbed my mittens out this time as well, because I'm fine generally walking, but I do tend to get really, really cold hands. So sometimes I just wear gloves if it's dry. But now it's raining, I'm like, I'm definitely going to get my mittens out this time, because that was something that really was quite uncomfortable on that first day of the walk when it was absolutely horrendous. So fingers crossed it's not going to be as bad as that today, and it's just going to be a fairly light shower. I'm just hiding underneath this beautiful big tree here at the moment for a little bit of shelter, so I could grab my phone out and give you a quick update. Well, just as the rain is starting to come again, had a few bits of sunshine in between, but I've got my first view of Loch Lomond, which is pretty nice. If it's not rain, it's sunshine today, swapping back and forth between the two, which is a bit of a pain, having to change into and out of the rain pants when it gets too hot, or when it starts bucking with rain. But all in all, at least nowhere near as bad as the first day, so I'm pretty happy. Well, this here is Bothy, which is where I had originally intended to stay for the night, but it's only 2 o'clock and I have challenged myself to push a bit further today, so I'm going to keep going. But first of all, I'll just show you inside. These apparently do get quite busy, particularly in summer, so of course there is the usual human filth that gets left behind, even though you're not supposed to take all of your rubbish with you, of course. But apart from that, we have got one big sleeping platform, a few chairs and tables, a notice board, and then another couple of small sleeping platforms and a big fireplace. And that's pretty much it. A few lines strung up for wet gear. But I'm not staying here tonight, I'm going to keep going on. So let's see how we go. Tell you what, today the views just keep giving and giving and giving. Just absolutely gorgeous. Seems like around every corner I either get a beautiful view of the loch and then back into some deep dark forest where I'm bashing through ferns and long grasses, and yeah, really enjoying myself today. I think having given myself a challenge has really changed my mood as well, of sort of feeling really pumped up, and yeah, I think I needed it. But yeah, today is great. Well, I'm gonna have to look up the story when I get home, or at least when I finish the walk. But apparently over here is Rob Roy's cave, down there. Where does the path go? Path goes up there. There's been an awful lot of that today. This one actually doesn't look anywhere near as bad as some of the other ones we've had to go up and down. Well, I've just passed Inversnaid and I was sorely tempted by the hotel food, soft drinks, offer of a spot in a bunkhouse for the night, but I just decided to stick to the challenge and keep going. So I just added a couple of kilos to my pack by refilling my water bottles, and I'm now going on. And as you can see, the trail isn't getting much easier, but yeah, I'll keep going anyway. So today, as you can see, the trail has been a lot more technical, a lot of ups and downs and rocks, tree roots, and all that sort of stuff. So it's been a lot more fun, but also a lot slower than the last couple of days. So I'm not quite sure how far I'll get tonight, but I will do my best. Just coming into Milgai now, and I am so sore and I am so much pain right now, but I'm nearly done. Just got the last few hundred meters to go. Wish I had as much energy as that guy. Not long now. Woohoo! And there we have our hand marker. Look at that. And I'm done. One more, ticked off.